Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. The margin for error so small in a conference like this, and in Big Ten play, really imperative to get off to a good start.
You really focus on all offseason getting off to such a great start, right? Start fast, win our...
And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Tight end now in motion. To the air, it's Applewhite. Fires to the wideout. Got his man. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down.
Wow, and what a great job by that quarterback, finding his open receiver on third down. You know, guys, one of the most telling stats at the end of the game is third down conversion percentage. If you're a great third down team, it's invaluable to your offensive success, and that's why teams drill third down so much in practice.
Collisions and power on display, and after all of that, just back to the line of scrimmage.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Quick completion on the out route.
Offenses don't like being in these situations. They don't like having little success on first and second down because now you know I got to pass the football. I got to air it out. It makes me really predictable. So let's make sure you take care of the football and find those plays you really like.
It'll be 3rd and long. Just going to keep it after the snap. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely.
You know, you talk so much about QBs, right, and having to make really good decisions. There's a great example. He didn't see anybody open downfield. He didn't hesitate for 1 second. He put his head down, and he took off and went running and generated an explosive play for the offense.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. So first down didn't exactly go according to plan. Let's see what they can dial up on 2nd down.
Reese, I got him right where I want him, okay? I'm going to throw the football. Now I can get back in shotgun. Let's forget the running game stuff. We're going to play a little pitch and catch and see how good that secondary is.
The pull and throw off the RPO. We've seen this from this sophomore. So dangerous after he makes the grab.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
The Seminoles just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. To throw, it's Applewhite. Flushed out of the pocket. It's complete to the right. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
And this quarterback wasn't thinking about taking off and running with that one. He was outside the pocket, but he kept his eyes down the field. He kept reading the coverage. He was surveying to find an open target. Accurate throw, and they get the first down.
And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, no!
The offense goes as he does, so really no surprise on the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He shows you all of his ability on that TD.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. So it's an 80-yard drive, and it was punctuated by an 11-yard run for the score. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Fielded in the end zone, it's Young. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. On the option. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2.
This offense is going to challenge the defense with their assignment football in the option game, and they're doing it here early in the first quarter. Great job by the quarterback, making all of his reads. Nobody accounting for the pitch guy, so you flip it out to him. And a nice gain offensively here. And this is...
Oh, he's got some space. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
Right back to the well. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. Alabama comes to the line with 1st and 10. To the ground with the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Looking for a man. It's Russell. Dumps it to the back. Catch in the middle. It's Young. Brought down at the 28. A chunk play. 15 yards on that one, and a first down.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. Look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Moves around to clear up the vision. He'll go out of bounds, and he steps out right at the 8-yard line, and this offense is in business. In the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the 2nd. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Now on the option. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Alabama quickly back to the line. Here comes the option. Now the pitch. Touchdown tie! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
It looks like the offense just had the defense confused on that option play. Nobody accounting for the pitch man. The running back able to walk in.
The extra point here would tie the game. And he makes the extra point. They marched 79 yards on the drive, and they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the air, it's Applewhite. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
The give to Davis.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Seminoles come to the line needing just inches for the first down. Bully ball on 3rd and short. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down.
I love when you start bringing linebackers up near the line of scrimmage and you start sending them, because those guys have serious speed. They can come catch anybody up and down the line of scrimmage. The linebacker, you could tell, he had a good clue what was going on. He knew it was a run play, fired, pulled the trigger, came downhill, and attacked the running back.
Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play calls, just simply we are more physical than you, and we're pounding the football right at you.
So if you're on offense this next drive, take a look at their safeties and see if they're creeping up into the box. Because of your success running the football, this might be time to take a shot down the field and play at it.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. That's reeled in. It's Adams. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And it's so hard to be on the run and make an accurate throw. It's just very tough. Very few people can do it. Again, we see the freaks and we see the highlights all the time, but that's a tough thing to do. He made it look pretty easy.
That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Really good job by this defense, understanding responsibility football, playing the first option, playing the second option. There was absolutely nowhere to go. Nice job being dialed in exactly where the ball was going and how to get him to the ground.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
He gets it inside the 20 to the 19, but they still have a ways to go, and it'll be 4th down.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on 3rd down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave it the completion. What do? You set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
On 4th down, trying to find his man. Bought a little time. Lets it go. Intercepted. They didn't give him much of a chance to make that play even bigger, but the turnover has him set up at the 16.
Well, he started rolling to his right, and because of that, it allowed the defender some time to close the distance between himself and the intended target, and his speed got him to the point he was able to come away with the pick.
Bring in the heat. Bought a little time, lets it go. Right on the money. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They moved the chains. They marked it at the 29.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32.
Defense is locked in this game so far. They've been shutting this offense down. I think one of the biggest reasons why is they are not letting this running back do anything in this game. They are trying to make them one-dimensional. They're being physical close to the line of scrimmage. They've had a really good game plan, and they are executing beautifully.
Quickly out to the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. Back to pass, it's Applewhite. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Makes the grab. And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the first down.
There's a reason 3rd down is called the money down. What a great find by the quarterback. Great job finding his receiver. At the end of the game, you look at 3rd down percentages, it tells a huge story, and it goes a long way in deciding who wins a football game.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Wants to throw it. and it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Quarterback may change this route. In the gun and looking to throw on third down. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
And money down is where you see defenses really understand where the sticks are, play great pass defense, know what's coming, and get off the field.
Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. Oh, it's picked off.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His third interception on the season just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
Looking downfield on first down. Quarterback now breaking the field. He can't find anybody. It'll be incomplete as the defense does a really good job in coverage. They're dealing with a second and long. Wants to go up top. Pressure coming. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he'll need to push it downfield. And as he throws, incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
Great job by the defense dialing out some pressure on third down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
They punted away on fourth down. And the returner will be dragged down. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. Back to throw, it's Applewhite. Scrambling away. He's going to take off. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? And the Seminoles in the hurry-up. Wants to throw on first down. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Complete downfield. He's down to the 38-yard line, and they can stop the clock. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Here we go. Looking to throw on first down. Working that left side now. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. The Seminoles with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Quarterback keeps it. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Wants to go up top on first down. Zings it complete to the right. And the defense doesn't let him get loose, and that's going to wrap things up here in the half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update. And the Noles will line up to kick off and start the second half. Coming out with it, it's Young. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. drive going from the 17. A run for the quarterback. Fighting off the defender. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
He'll pull it down. Across the 30, out of bounds at the 31-yard line, and they kick-started this drive with that one.
A lot of times we call these quarterbacks ballers and game changers, but you don't call them smart enough. Like knowing the situation, knowing I can scramble around, buy some time, and then knowing exactly what I need to do to get that first down. You can call them whatever you want, but that was really smart.
Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. Alabama pushing the tempo. They'll run the option. Wrestled down at the 43 after getting 5.
Well, I love the variety in the run game you're seeing from this offense. It's not just going to be conventional handoffs. Won't just be the quarterback, but he's making good decisions. Pitching at that time, that's the right read, and it's not a huge explosive home run type play, but it is enough to help them pick up the first down.
Alabama rolling quickly downfield, set up with another first down. Looking to throw, it's Russell. Just a little off. Incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Man, what a finish we could have. Tie game, third quarter here, 2nd and 10. Going to try to get it himself. Nice job of avoiding the sack and picking up a few on the run. They're bringing the chop. They're bringing the noise on third down at the dome. From the gun, wants to pass. Here he goes breaking the pocket. On the move, he fires. And they can't make the play on third down.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working, ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight on both sides.
Hauls it in, looking for space. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Got the first down and still on his feet. Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33. And that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Pulls and fires complete to the right. Gets away from one, finds some space. Turning on the Jets. And he's in for the touchdown, but hang on just a second. There is a flag on the field. That is brutal. An explosive play like that to be wiped out by a mistake. On first down, here comes this offense. Leaves it with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
Line getting set on second down. Back to pass. It's Applewhite. That's caught. It's Davis. And he'll be brought down. And the Seminoles want to move quickly. They're going to go to the air on third and short. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
And the offense with no intention to draw the defense off sides. They want to run on 4th down. Makes a grab past the marker. At the 35, he's loose. Flying down the left side. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. The definition of 4-down territory has changed over the last few years. It extended into their own territory there.
Anywhere, everywhere. Just look at the card, right? That card's supposed to tell us what to do. But maybe I'll go for it anyways. This offense took a little bit of a gamble, but they get the 1st down. Nothing to worry about.
That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1.
And this offense shows they will be aggressive. On 1st and goal, they get the completion. Listen, games come down to executing in the red zone. This is a big spot.
Touchdown, Florida State! And that one will put them up here in the 2nd half. That trip to the end zone is 25th career touchdown.
He's been productive, just has a nose for the end zone. This dude's made big play after big play for his offenses, and that's 25 touchdowns, Palmer, on the ground for the big fella.
Pretty impressive, too, when you consider when you get close to that end zone, the defense is expecting run, they're loading the box. Still, this guy's been able to find his way in. 25, it's a nice number.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Young. Rams him with the stiff arm. He stopped at the 23, a couple yards short of where he would have been with a touchback. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Dropping back, it's Russell. Starting to feel a little pressure. He's turning it loose into the middle. Makes the grab inside the 30. They get him down on the play, and this big-armed sophomore's not afraid to show off the gun. After that huge play, they've now got it inside the 30. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's pulled. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down. They're looking to throw on 2nd and short. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. And they're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. He throws one to the left. It's complete. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Bama! Quick strike through the air for the score.
This quarterback really does a nice job seeing the field and reading coverage. And when you go empty and you spread the defense out, it's easier to see what the defense is doing.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the extra point was made without incident, and we're tied up here in the 3rd. These two teams about to find out what they're made of as we open the 4th all tied up. Here comes the kickoff as we are all tied up in the 4th quarter. And it'll come out to the 25. No one. At a return. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Back to throw, it's Applewhite. Quick strike complete. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on second down. The give out of the gun. Past the first down marker and still running. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And I think that's what you want to see from this offense down the stretch. Like, can you physically dominate the game? You've got the lead. Now run the football, eat clock, continue to feed your dude.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. Caught behind the line. It's Gibson. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it's still a positive game.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. He'll pull it down and run. They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play.
It's the fourth quarter. Every second counts, right? It's a one-possession game. We're chasing the QB. He scrambles around, does such a great job getting positive yards, keeping this drive alive. We need to score badly. We got to keep drives alive like this. Wonderful job.
The Knowles are flying down the field. They'll leave it with him. Turning it on! Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them the first down.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big gain.
The Seminoles with the 1st and 10. They'll ride Davis here. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
One of the things you love about this running back is his physicality. He's got great size, and because of that, he can wear defenses down. Those 2-, 3-, and 4-yard gains in the first and second quarter, they become big gains late. Guys don't want to tackle him, and you're seeing that now.
Nose is ahead to the 30-yard line, a pickup of 1.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Grab near the marker. It's Hunt. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
Nice poise by the quarterback. Here's a big third down throw, and you want to push the ball vertically down the field, but if the defense takes it all away, check the ball down. Get it to your running back and let him go do the work and move the sticks forward.
He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stops.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
The Seminoles trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he'll be stuffed. Got nothing. Line of scrimmage still at the 4.
And if you listen carefully, you can start to hear some of the boo birds coming out from this home crowd. They know their offense needs points. And this late in the game, they're watching them run the ball to no avail.
Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage.
And this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before. And I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
They've been outstanding on third down all day long, and they could use one here on 3rd and goal. They'll try the run. Touchdown, Seminoles! And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
Man, how about this offense in crunch time, doing what they do, getting 6 on the board. Now I turn to my defense right now and say, boys, we need one more stop. Go out there, get me one more.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Week to week, it's so tough to figure the ACC, which is why this one is notable. Notre Dame is running away with this one today, thanks to an offense that is more than waking up the echoes.
And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Looking to throw, it's Russell. Now adjusting. Got his man downfield. Still running at the 40. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Caught in the backfield. It's Hale. He'll be forced out of bounds. Let's mark it at the 48-yard line as this offense continues its work. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away. They've got to push the ball down the field. Second down, he'll throw it. The throw. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
To the air on first down. He'll throw it. Got a man. It's Young. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Wants to throw and not much time to work with. Got it in the middle, it's Cole. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Timeout call by the offense, 24 seconds left on the clock. This crowd knows this defense needs them right now. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Takes a hit as he fires. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
Man, great execution. That is how it's done late in the football game. Now, all you need is that extra point. Bring the kicker out there. This is what you do. Just like practice, knock it through the uprights, tie this football game, and we might be looking at overtime soon.
Gets it out fast. He is in there. The two-point conversion gives them the lead, and what lower intestinal fortitude to go for it there. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking downfield, it's Applewhite. Fires it incomplete.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
He's trying to get them set quickly. They have to get the ball into field goal range. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. He had that one slip to the ground, and if he had held on, that might have been a wrap. Instead, it'll be third down.
Man, you know the defensive coordinator on that play was holding his breath because in the fourth quarter, you got one of the fastest players in the game going deep on you, and that's going to be a helmet sticker for somebody. Like, forcing an incompletion against that guy, that's incredible.
Got to move quickly here. They need to get it to field goal range. Shoots it to the left. It's caught. And he gets it done on third down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. Remember, all they have to do is get it close enough for a field goal here. Looking downfield on first down. Boom. Stands in and takes the hit. Incomplete. He took a shot.